Okay, so for tonight's call, I have a very special speaker, and he is the best person to advise you guys on the sales funnel, the highly anticipated sales funnel. I'm sure that's why all of you are here tonight. So, without further ado, let me bring on top leader from the UK. He has more than 15 years of experience in risk assessment in private banks in London. So that if there's anyone who understands this, it's him. So now let me bring on Mr. Nadeem Kasmani. Floor is yours.
Thank you so much, Mrs. Lilac. Thank you very much. Hello and welcome everybody for this amazing Zoom webinar. I'm really excited and really happy to see every one of you. I'm sure you will be too. I have been away a little bit, from the normal activities, purely because I recently had a small little accident while doing my exercise on my knee, and I was like complete bed rest. Need to do a surgery a little bit, probably not now, but it's been planned for probably in the next 6 or 8 weeks or so. But yes, today is really a very important day. I know it's quite late for a lot of people, but I think UK, Europe are still in really good time. We had a phenomenal Hindi call, quite a few people. Everybody wants to know how to use the new products, the new back office and everything. So today is going to be a bit of a lengthy and informative call, so I'm not going to take a lot of time and go straight into the topics. So we'll do three things one at a time. The first, I'm going to do a presentation in English because I assume that there might be some new people here on the call, so we'll do the presentation for them. Then secondly, we're going to do a back office rundown. So I'm going to show you all the new features, how to understand them, how to read them, how to analyze your back office and everything. And then lastly, we're going to check the sales funnel. So I'll do some new accounts and show you how to use it. And that's how we will end this particular call. So getting straight into the topic, let me just share my screen. Just bear with me 1 second while I open the PowerPoint presentation. Just bear with me. So today actually is very exciting because it's the first time that we are now on Facebook Live as well. So everybody that's on the call, please make sure you join our Facebook groups because it's just started I think a few hours ago. So it's very important. Communication is the key. And I think most of it, everybody really nowadays uses Facebook. They have an account. So it's the best medium to communicate with all the members. So please make sure you join the group and you make sure that all your teams have joined the group, because from now on, I think slowly but steadily, we might stop sending just the WhatsApp messages. Everything will be updated more on Facebook and Telegram so that everybody gets real-time information. So most of our Zoom calls from now on will also be on the Facebook as well. So from now on, we don't really need to share links, etc. It will be on Facebook for you to see it, in case you miss out on anything, and you can actually pass it on to all your friends to watch it as well. And I think while this is on, it's a very important tool. All you got to do is go on that Facebook, click on share the post with your friends, and just click OK. And probably hundreds and thousands of friends will probably watch it now. So if we've got like 70 people, this will go to literally more than maybe 70,000 people in just a matter of click. So while I'm just going to begin, you guys can just quickly go and share this on your Facebook, because this is now going to be the next campaign. This is going to now be really the education that we're going to provide. And this is now going to provide the massive spillovers that everybody was waiting for. Because if you think about it, everybody's joined the business. We are quite early. I don't think 10,000, 15,000 is a big number. I think this business probably is going to hit hundreds of thousands and probably even millions. So if you think about it, you've got a number in 15,000 out of, let's say, 1 million people, you will feel good about it, right? It's just the same thing. Today, the Bitcoin is $13,000. Somebody who bought it maybe 5 years ago, when he got it for $2, he might be thinking, oh, $2 is too expensive. But you ask the people now, how expensive is $2? So they know it's now gone 13. So I think that's really it. It's just the way you look at things. I think we've been, we've been doing this consecutively every time. All the leaders that you see are working. They really believe in only three things. One, they want the business to last forever. They want to do a long-term business that is strong. It's a business that will never collapse. So here we don't have anybody that can run away with your money. There's nobody here that controls your business. It's you yourself. And third, I think we have got a fantastic creator who's very open and honest, and he's only working to build this community stronger and stronger. And we will see this because one by one, we'll see all the amazing things that he's doing in the background. So let's get on with the presentation. So we're talking about a platform called EzyTrx. It's 100% decentralized Tron smart contract. The strength of Tron, really, it's a blockchain that's decentralized. It's an operating system that launched about 4 to 5 years ago, and it's one of the leading currencies on the coin market cap. Just for your information, EzyTron does not have any association with TRX. It's simply a currency that is used as a method of payment, and we are actually using their technology of smart contract in order to build a safe and fair business for everybody. So why Tron? Tron was founded by a person called Justin Sun. He's a Chinese entrepreneur, and he was really listed on the Forbes magazine 30 under 30 list in 2017 for consumer technology. So the idea behind bringing this technology of Tron was really to penetrate into the consumer markets. And as you see already that in this COVID situation, I think the crypto market has been fast-tracked. What was going to happen maybe 5 years later, as now all suddenly start to come together, and all the governments are literally trying to regulate it and move it because they also now understand the power of cryptocurrency, because in this situation where everybody was locked down, nothing except Bitcoin and the cryptos have moved and given profits to the people. So they really understand now that while we are moving towards this digital world where we really are not safe touching everybody, having physical things, I think this is something which is really going to be booming in the next few years' time. So really, I think it's the best time to acquire as much cryptocurrency as you can. I think 2020 and 21 would be the best time. And then I guess 21 would probably have a big leap, or a big bull run might be really around the corner. So Tron blockchain is 80 times faster than Ethereum, 667 times faster than Bitcoin. And the fact is, even though it's faster, it's actually 20 times cheaper than both these top currencies. So that is really phenomenal as if you look at it. And then it's always ranking in the top 15 in the coin market cap. So it does have a fair share of the market volume as well. So there's a lot of investors that do like this particular currency. It did hit about 25 cents, and now it's really under 3 cents. So I think if you look at it from the perspective of long-term growth, I think Tron would probably be one of the coins that can maybe double or triple. So whatever you make in the next 3 to 6 months, you might also really get a double or triple bonus onto whatever you make. So how does that EzyTron work? Very simple. These are the 10 key points. It's powered by a smart contract, 100% decentralized, transparent, and anonymous. So we really don't know, or we don't need even an email address to register with this. Risk-free and no scam. So nobody can run away with the money, because there isn't anything for somebody to take and run away, because everything gets distributed instantly straight into the people's wallets. There's not even a withdrawal button. There's not even a withdrawal commission or a fee that you pay. Everything is peer-to-peer and instantly paid in Trons. A simple and rewarding compensation plan. I think one of the best in the smart contract industry up until now. It's the first ever smart contract of its kind. So you might have seen a lot of contracts which were copy of a lot of, there was one brand that they copied, and most of them were very similar to that. This is the first compensation plan that pays you 10 levels deep with the compression and a lot of other different features which don't appear on any of them. So there's no owner, there's no CEO, there's no admin, but yes, there is a creator, Mr. Nicholas de Cruz from Singapore. He's the one who's put this all together for us. But believe me or not, I know the technology. Even he cannot make a change, in this particular smart contract, because it's already deployed on the blockchain, and nobody really can get into it and make the changes. Even the creators cannot. And that is really the phenomenal thing about smart contracts, that it is untouchable, unchangeable. The best part is this platform, 100% money is distributed back to the participants. So even the creators are not earning a single penny. Everything that comes in goes back to the people. So that is really clearly an indication that this platform is created for the people, not really to create, earn or maybe create wealth for somebody else over here. Now, how this platform works is very simple. Whatever people that participate in this, every step's participation amount gets split into two programs automatically. So you're not going to be doing anything yourself. Everything is automatic. One is called the Easy One, which is a direct referral program. The other one is Easy 10, which is a 3x10 level force matrix. So we'll see both of them in detail in the next slides. Let me just finish this. So here you enter only one door. So you buy the package or the step. 1,000 Tron is the minimum. That's about $27 at this stage. Could go up and down based on the price of Tron. So Easy One, you buy the step and automatically the 1,000 Tron get divided into two different programs. So you don't have to do nothing. When you buy Easy One, Easy 10 gets automatically activated. And the 1,000 Tron will split 500 and 500 in both the programs. And both get distributed in a different way that we will just see. So the first program is called Easy One. So the 500 Tron that went into Easy One, they get fully 100% gets paid to your sponsor. So everything that your sponsor has, what goes into Easy One from your purchase straight goes into your sponsor's account immediately. And the remaining 50% goes into a matrix that divides into 10 levels. So we will see that in the next slide. Now, 50% commission paid to the sponsor for every member that buys the highest step before you. This is a very key point because, I could be a normal person that doesn't have a lot of money in my pocket. So I may start with just 1,000 Tron. But what if I bring in somebody who has the ability, who has the money to come in with higher steps? So let's say somebody brings in, for example, you bring me in, you didn't have money, so you bought just 1,000 Tron package. Now I come in, I buy the first, second, and third, all the three steps. Now, if you look at any of the other smart contracts, they don't pay you a single penny for the higher steps. And the point they make in that is simply because you did not buy it, I'm sorry, you don't get anything. This is what they say. But I think when this plan was designed, I really love this point that they actually give credit to the sponsor. Even though he's not bought the step himself because his pocket doesn't allow, if somebody that he brings in, he is still getting the appreciation by getting half of the direct commission. And then the remaining half gets passed over to somebody above him who actually has put the effort and bought the package. So I think this is a fantastic plan with a win-win situation. So even if I'm somebody that has only 1,000 Tron package and I bring somebody with a 10,000 package in, I still make 25%, which is 2,500 Tron in just one transaction. I think that is phenomenal because that can help me actually go to the next step pretty quickly. And I always get recognized for every sale that takes place from my direct sponsorship. So we'll see that same Easy One commission in the use of an example here. So let's say you are Mr. Red and you join with 1,000 Tron pack. And then you bring in Mr. Blue, who also came in with 1,000 Tron. Now in this scenario, you both have the same package. So half of 1,000 is 500. The entire 100% gets paid to Mr. Red. So Mr. Red made 500 Trons from that one particular sale in Easy One. Now let's say Mr. Blue has the money, so he goes to the next step. He buys the 2,000 step, but Mr. Red doesn't have the cash, so he doesn't. Now in this scenario, you should have actually got paid 1,000 Tron, but because you don't have that step, you only receive half, which is 500. And the remaining 500 get passed over to somebody above you that has purchased that second step. Same way if Mr. Blue buys the 5,000, he will get 2,500. Instead of that, you make half, which is 1,250, and the remaining 1,250 goes above. So now if you see here, Mr. Red, which is yourself, actually made 2,250 Trons, wherein you could have potentially made 4,000 Tron. Wherein if you would have purchased the two steps ahead of your downlines, you could have made 4,000. Because remember, this is not about just Mr. Blue. It actually is applicable to all the directs that you're going to bring in. If there's 10 different people who do the same thing, you actually lost like 17,500 Tron, which is a lot of income, that you would have missed. Wherein you should have just upgrading by 2,000 and 5,000, which is 7,000, you would have made a lot more. Because, the person that is earning above you, remember, that person has just bought the step, not the person. So there could be somebody below you who is in the same situation, who doesn't have the higher step, and he makes half, and the remaining half can come to you as an overflow. So there's always a win-win situation to stay ahead of the game and have as many steps as possible. I hope this slide is clear. Now let's move to the next program that we have. It's called the EZ10, which is the forced matrix. Now here is where really the positioning takes place. With your main account, you've got three slots below you in your level 1. Then you've got 3 each, so there's 9 people below that. Then you've got 27. You can see the diagram, it goes up to 10 levels. So the total number of positions in your matrix is 88,572. Now, who can actually take those positions? First, it will be your direct referrals. So anybody that you bring in the business takes a position in your matrix. So effectively, your direct pays you 50%, which is the direct commission, plus another 5% from the EZ10. So you're actually making 55% of every direct sale that you are doing. And now, the people that your directs bring in will also be a part of the matrix. And then anybody that your uplines will also be a part of your matrix. So anybody that spills over from above also becomes your part of your matrix, and also can take a position in your 88,000 slots that you have. Now, all these 3 different kinds of people that get positioned in your matrix, they actually follow you in every single step. So even if you have not purchased the higher steps, you still have your downline already created or copy pasted in every step that you of the platform. I think that is phenomenal because you never lose your people. They never go ahead of you, and they always stay with you every single step, regardless of you buying that step or not. Now, how this distribution works, we spoke about the 1,000 Tron coming in, the half goes to EZ1. The remaining half of 500 gets equally divided into 10 levels. So 10 people at 10 levels get paid 10% off the 500 Tron. So automatically, there's 10 different people that get paid. If somebody is not having that particular package, then he will be skipped, and somebody else above him. So there always will be 10 people that get paid from this particular commission. Because remember, it says here on the last line, you got to have the package to receive the payment of EZ10. So suppose you have a downline of, let's say, 100 people, and you only have 1,000 Tron package. Anybody that buys the 2,000 Tron package, you won't get paid the EZ10 commission. The system will actually miss you and pay somebody else above. So it's very important that you have that package so that you get paid for everything that gets generated from your downlines or in your matrix. But the good news is, in case if you don't, that's fine. You can activate anytime, and any business that comes after that point onwards, you also start getting paid. Remember one thing, this system has an auto compression factor which is built in. How does that work? Let me explain you. Let's suppose you have a matrix of 10 levels, okay? Let's say all your 10 level guys that you have in your matrix, 88,000 people, let's suppose that they all have the 1,000 Tron package, just as an example, a weird example, okay? Now, you are the only person that is on the top, which has 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, all the 5 steps, 1, 2, 5, 10, and 25. Let's say you have 5 steps, but all your 10 levels are having only 1,000 Tron pack. Now, let's say somebody in the 20th level below you buys a package of 2,000. You know what's going to happen? The system will actually come and straight pay you the 5%. You will be the level 1 for that guy that comes in on the 20th level, because nobody in between has the package of 2,000 or the 5,000 or the 10,000 or the 25,000. So all that money will get paid to you right at the top, 20 levels above. Secondly, the direct person will only get 25%. Even the other half of 25% will get passed on to you because nobody has it in the whole 20 levels. So remember, this plan is a super made plan where it's got an automatic compression. So it's very important that you have as many steps as possible, because you will not just earn from your downline, but you can actually make money from very deep down as well. Now, looking at some numbers here on EzyTrx, this is only EzyTrx, and this is not fictitious. These are real numbers. So please do not think they are exaggerated. The scenario is exaggerated, but the numbers are real. So every single slot pays you a certain amount of commission in EzyTrx. So 1,000 Tron package in EzyTrx pays you 50 Trons. 2,000 pays you 100. 5,000 pays you 250. And like that, if you see all the 10 steps together in EzyTrx pay you 94,650 Tron, which probably is around $2,800 USD. So you now can think that you've got 88,572 people in your matrix. Potentially, each one can make you about $2,800. You can do the mathematics. It will just go crazy. So let's take an example now on the right table on the right here. If you look at that, here we are assuming that we have filled up the entire matrix from level 1 to level 10. So that's your 88,572 people. Let's say if everybody buy the 1,000 Tron step only, your commission in this scenario will be 4.4 million Tron, which is 138,000 US dollars. That's a lot of money just made from step 1. Now, if the same network of 88,000 people buy the second step, you're making now an additional 265,000 US. And then they buy the third one is 664 US. And then if you just do the mathematics here, the 10 steps, it goes up to 238 million US dollars. That is phenomenal, that is crazy, and that is only EzyTrx. We are not even considering EZ1 or any spillovers. This is literally just the EzyTrx commission of 5% that you make from every single purchase that happens in your downline, in your matrix. And I just always say this to people, forget the 238 million and 100% of the matrix. If you just fill up 1% of the matrix in this fashion, and there's just 1% of the people go from step 1 to step 10, you will end up making 2.3 million US dollars. That is a lot of money if you think about it. I know, even if you make like 0.01%, that's only about 800 people do it from step 1 to step 10. You're still making a lot of money, guys. You're still making a lot of money. Just think about it. And this will never end because, as I said, the auto compression factor actually pays you for even beyond 10 levels. That is even super. So the last and the most exciting part about this contract is the upgrade. So everybody here is capped to 10 times of earning. So everybody here, whatever they buy, for example, they buy 1, 2, and 3 steps, which is 1,000, 2,000, and 5,000. So that's total of 8,000 Trons. So you're capped to make only 80,000. As soon as you reach the limit of 80,000, the system will automatically suspend you, or you have a choice to buy the next step, which is the 10,000 Tron. When you buy the next step, then automatically it will extend for another 10x. So this will never stop, because even if your downline started with small steps, they will at some point have to upgrade. If they are working and earning, they will have to go up. And the beauty is each time an upgrade takes place, you are getting paid again, the EZ1 and the EzyTrx commission for every single person that falls in your matrix. So remember, if he's your direct person, you are making 55% of everything that he will buy. And if he's not your direct, so if he's your indirect, or if he's your spillover, you will make 5% of everything that he will buy. Whether he buys it now or he buys it in due course, doesn't matter. You will still be benefiting every time a purchase takes place. Now, the beauty is, or the aim is, that every single person wants to hit the 10x or the 10 steps, because as soon as someone hits the 10 steps, now the program is unlimited. There is no limits to what you can make. So if the person has got the financial capability, he will just do the 10 steps himself straight away, and he will be unlimited earning from day one. Somebody who doesn't have the money, he can start earning and he can work up his ladder, and he can slowly, steadily keep upgrading, and he can then hit the 10 step. But the aim is to really go 10 steps. So this is the only program I've seen where we are building like this, and the system is pushing people to go like this, where they go sideways from 1,000 to 1,000,000 Tron. So I think this is phenomenal. The plan is fantastic. The payments, as we mentioned earlier, are instant. So everything is going real time with no delays. If you're due a commission, you get it paid instantly. It doesn't get stored in any wallets or anybody's wallets and then paid to you. No authorizations, no approvals, nothing. Everything goes instantly to your account. And that's your personal wallets, which we don't have access to. You have the private keys, so you actually have the money for disposal like you want, whenever you want. It's in your possession, whatever you wish to do. Now, what do you want? What do you need to do this business? Just two things. If you are using a laptop, you just need to download TronLink extension on Google Chrome, and you can access this whole thing from the laptop. Or if you're using a mobile, you can use Token Pocket or you can use TronLink. Doesn't matter, either one of them, just download them, get your wallet done, and then you just have to buy some Tron, and using the D apps on your mobile wallets, you can register, upgrade, and then start registering new people instantly. So that is really the end of the presentation. I think it's a very, very powerful plan. If you ask me, I have been studying this for a long, long time. I have seen a lot of programs in the past. I think in the smart contract industry, this is one of the best, and we are the most lucky ones to be here at the right time. And we really have the power and the strength to take this to places. So now moving to the next important bit that we were talking. So we're now going to check the new back office. So we need you to have your pens and papers now just to make some notes. So just give me 1 second. Just going to log in, and then I'm going to share my screen so we can okay. So I hope everybody can see the screen. So that's really the login page. So I'm just going to log into any random number. So now you can click on login or sign up, whichever you wish, but I just need to show you the back office. So I really need to get into an account. It's just a random number. I'm sorry if it's your account. I really don't know. Nobody knows it's you. Okay, so that's the new back office that you see. It's now very vibrant, I think it's red, representing the Tron colors. So first things first, you have your ID number. This here shows how many directs do you have. Just 1 second, guys. Sorry. Okay, so on the left we have, we start off with the ID number. So that's your ID number at the top. This 0 here represents how many directs you have. This will represent how many US dollars in earnings you've made. And this here will be the earnings in Tron. You can click on pounds and Sing dollars. You can change the currency. These are really the new additions that we have here. So Easy One, this was the old box. So all the Easy One commission is displayed here, Easy 10. And then you got some lost. If you now have some lost earnings, that will also show up. Now, which are the lost earnings? Let's point that out. The first lost earning would be if your downline has bought a higher package than you, then you made 25%, but somebody else made your 25%, right? So that's classed as a mis-earning. That will be included in that. Second mis-earning will be your Easy 10 commission for the package that you don't have. So anybody below you, if they buy a higher package than you, let's say he's not your direct, so the only thing you make from him is Easy 10, so you won't get paid because you don't have the same package yourself. So that will also be classed as a lost earning in this scenario. And then we have this 10x here. This 10x is calculating the capping or the limit that you have. So now in this situation, this person has bought 1, 2, 3 steps. So now your cap in this scenario is 80,000 because your total is 8,000. So your cap will be 80,000. Now this 80,000 against what you have earned, it will show the percentage according to that. So as soon as somebody buys the next step, this will automatically get refreshed and it will now calculate based on the new total that you have. So it's a dynamic calculation, and this is an indication for you, that will tell you that you're coming close to your earning cap, so you should upgrade. So it will show you the percentage, and when you come to 80%, this will be indicating to you with a notification that you really need to upgrade. Otherwise, there are chances that you might miss your earnings. And when you hit the complete 10x, it will definitely tell you to upgrade. There will be a notification blinking there, which will tell you that you have now hit 10x. You really need to upgrade your account, otherwise you will not be earning. Then we have the affiliates, your Tron and your smart contract URLs. EZ1, EZ10 is exactly the same, so there's no changes in any way. It's just the look and the colors that have changed. Now, in the EZ1, you see a difference. We don't have the 3 dots anymore, because all you need to know on EZ1 is how many directs you have. So if you've got 10 directs, you need to know how many directs. If your 10 directs bought 1,000, then you see 10 over there. Let's say out of the 10 also bought 2,000, so you will see, let's say 4 out of 10 buy 2,000. Actually, let me just change an account and get an account that has probably more numbers, so it will be more realistic for everybody. Just one second. Let's take maybe 500, something closer to the beginning. And you also see here at the top that we also have a language option here. So now if you're from Spanish, you can just select the language and everything gets changed over to that language. Okay, now you see here, this person, okay, he's got 3 directs on the 1,000, and then he's got 1 person out of the 3 that has also got the 2,000 step. So that's what it shows. And then we see his EZ10 has got 48 people. So that means he's got a downline and everybody is in the same range of 1,000 and 2,000. Nobody above 2,000 yet. And you see here, he's got 17%. That shows here on the 10x bar. Let's do the calculation so we understand. So it's 1,000 plus 2,000, that's 3,000 Tron. Times 10 is how much? 30. So 5,000 divide by 30 is how much? That should be the answer, 17%. So it's showing you the income. Now, lost earnings, this person hasn't lost anything. And remember one small glitch that we have right now, for people that who want to upgrade, you got to click the trolley. This trolley here, the white trolley, has to be clicked. If you click the activate, it's a bit of an error from the IT side. They already know. Probably on Monday this will get resolved. So if you click activate, you see nothing happens. And most of the people are ringing us saying, oh, I cannot upgrade. No, you will be able to upgrade if you click the trolley, nothing else. So you see that message. As soon as you click the trolley, you see, are you sure you want to confirm? So as soon as I press OK, it will ask me to connect the wallet and make the payment. So if you're trying to upgrade, please do not click on anything except the white trolley, because that is what's going to make you or let you upgrade the package. Now moving, you see the remaining ones are all grayed out, so you cannot upgrade to 10 before you upgrade 5. So once you've done this, automatically this will go red and this will become activate. So you can activate one step at a time. Now coming really at the top, we have a new mode here. So view mode clearly tells you that you are not on the authorized mode where you can actually pay. You're viewing somebody's accounts, you're on the view mode, you're not attached to the wallet. Because a lot of people in the past were facing this problem. They keep saying us that they cannot pay, they cannot upgrade, but actually their wallets were never connected. And this is an indicator to you that a wallet is not connected. Because if the wallet was connected, it won't be a view mode, it would be an authorized mode. So that's again something that you want to know. If you cannot upgrade, look for this. If it says view mode, that means you are not logged into your wallet, it's not attached. Then you go on to the main thing, which is stats. Now here you see a lot more options. The first one is team analysis. So over here, this is your entire team. So you can see your sponsor, you can see your directs, you can see how many people in your downline and how many people in your matrix. What's the difference in that? A downline would be everybody, even people beyond your 10 levels in the matrix. So you could have 1,000 people in your downline, but only 600 people in your matrix who fall in your first 10. So that's the difference, because a lot of people were miscalculating everything they saw, and they calculated, said, I should have made this according to that. But actually it was less because the people were beyond the 10 levels that were not excluded. So now it gets you the differentiation for these people who are beyond your 10 levels. So automatically you know that you got paid from 600 and not 1,000. And then these are just the details. So for example, this person has got an ID number 2185, and this is the income of that ID. So this person has made 2450. So from here, you can actually see whether this person is your easy one, which means a direct sponsor, or he's direct sponsor and easy 10, or he may be nothing. He may be beyond the 10 levels. You understand? So this will indicate to you all these information. And this is the income the person has made. So like this one, 2198, he's not made anything. So if you know this person, then you can actually contact him and say, guys, you are not doing anything, let's get some work done. So, and this shows you the registration date of that person. So you know, you got information about your team. Unfortunately, this is decentralized, so we don't have like privatized information like name and email, because it's something that is anonymous. So that is something we cannot get added. But whatever we can possibly show you for analysis, it's added on there. So it helps you build your teams and keep a track of what's going on in your teams. Now this is the next question, the next option of financial analysis. So this is your personal income. So here you can see everything. Whatever goes out from you is activation only that goes out. Remaining is all income. So you earned from easy 1, easy 10, which ID, how much was the money, everything over here with the dates and everything. So if you see any missing transactions, all you need to do is, because there's a lot of transactions, you have a button here for all. When you click that button, everything will pop up, and then you can just click on the sorting on the date, and automatically the latest transactions will come on the top. Or you could also have a filter here from that, or you can also choose the date range and check the transactions. It's completely up to you what kind of analysis, what you want to do. Then you've got the leaderboard. This is a new addition, and this is live. So nobody's controlling it. If tomorrow you come onto the top 20, then you will be the one displayed over there. So it shows the ID number of the person. It shows how much he's made in US dollars and his ranking. And I think this will be much more, one second. I think this will be much more helpful with more things coming up, because this can be very dynamic. And I think in the future, we can use this for world rankings, global rankings, top leaders in different places. We can do it country-wise. And I think that information can be explored a lot. But right now we have the top 20 of the entire organization, of the entire platform. So all you've got to do is click on leaderboard. Yes, there it is. So you see here the ID numbers and the positions that they have. So we've got the top 20 at the moment. We can increase or decrease, but right now we've got the top 20. So you can see everything, how much these people have made. You can also see their wallets. So everything is fully transparent. Then the next option here is the matrix. This was again something that a lot of people wanted to know, as to how many people I have on my levels. So this will give you the full details, not the full details, but it will give you an indication of which level is actually not doing really good, so that you need to focus on. So you see here, these are the total actual positions in every level. So here on the left is 88,572 positions, and these are the filled positions. So this is how you read it. Out of the 3 positions, all the 3 are filled up. Out of the 9 positions, all the 9 are filled up. Out of the 27 positions, only 3 are filled up. So see, at level 3, it's the person is struggling. So he got to check on level 3 and then start to fill up those levels and start to talk with those 9 people. and then work with them to earn, to fill up those slots. So that will give you, so this person has filled up only 48 positions out of the 88,000. So there's a long, long way to go. And then the last one that we have, we saw the lost earning. So again, over here, there's no data because this person doesn't have any lost earnings. If he did, then it will show over here the income, the type, the level, and the date of the lost earning. Automatically, he can track of all the lost earnings as well. Then you've got the info. And then you can download the PDF from here. You can join Telegram. And then you've got these 3 small icons where you can join the Facebook, you can join the YouTube channel and the Telegram channel. And the best part is now we've got the languages, so you can just select any of the language and most of the data will get converted in that language. So again, you don't have to, it's going to be better for all the multilingual countries. Everybody's going to be here. There's a possibility that Chinese might not be able to do it because I think China has got a restriction for Google Translation. So the IT is working on it. Probably they need a week's time to add the Chinese language as well. So even that will be a part of it in case if they're having problems, that will also be added on at a later stage. Finally, I want to just touch base on this here. It says coming soon. So you will see the first product of EzyTrx, which is the marketing funnel after this. But there are many more products. There's a full academy. I think it's called the Easy Academy or Easy School or Easy Tuitions. I don't know, but that's going to be added very soon. I don't think very long, maybe in about 2 weeks from now, we should have all of that ready. Today we had the ambassadors call and in that it was discussed. And I think there are some phenomenal things that are coming up. So please do not miss tomorrow's creators call, because this is the only chance that you have every single week to meet Nicolas de Cruz personally, and he shares all the news, all the updates, and he does all of that. So I think on this Sunday, there's going to be a lot of exciting things that will be shared. And I think we all need to be on the call, and now we are already on Facebook as well. So we need to have a lot of people join. Every single downline should join, because now getting on Facebook and having the marketing funnel, all these things are just going to help hype up the entire thing. It's going to just help all of us here. It's going to give us the fuel that we require to fly at much higher heights. Because at the moment, everything was literally done, physically by maybe 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, or 100 leaders around the world. But now with the power of social media and the power of funnels, it's going to help ease out the business a lot for you. Because let me just stop this. So that was really the end of the thing for. Oh, just one more thing, guys. One more thing. This is another issue that was raised before we move on to the next topic. Now, some people, they click on a referral link for somebody, and let's say they didn't actually proceed with the registration. They left it idle or they got distracted and they came back after 15 minutes. Now, what happens when you leave a page open like this? It's actually in the background got logged out, but you are still seeing that page because you never changed it. Maybe you just minimized it, or you sleep your laptop, or you just leave it in the background on your mobile and it's just there. So you see it. So when you come after half an hour or 20 minutes, you click, this doesn't work. So when this doesn't work, the natural thing that we will do is we will just go up and refresh the screen, right? But you see what happened? It just changed the number. So some people done this mistake and then they got registered under somebody else. So there's 2 important things that you got to remember. Before you hit the register now button, make sure that this number is correct, okay? Second, if you are hitting the refresh button, right, make sure this number is correct. The best thing to do will be just close this screen and just click the sponsors link once more when you're ready, so that automatically the right numbers come on the screen and everything goes fine. So you got to do 2 things. Make sure that you have the right upline number over here so that you don't get by default registered under somebody else, because that means you've either lose that and you got to re-register. That means you lost actually that money because you're not going to build that position. So it's a loss for you. Be careful. If you do hit the refresh button, make sure this upline number is correct. If you don't, the best thing to do is just close it and open the fresh link again from the sponsor's link, and just activate. The second most problem that we are having, and I'm probably a lot of people already know this, you got to have enough Tron above your purchase step so that there's enough Tron for the gas and then you don't have a failed transaction. So if ever your transaction gets failed for any reason, or you can't see the downline, or somebody sign up and doesn't get registered, that means that that person does not have enough gas. So now the next question is how much we should have. I think personally, with my experience till now, we haven't had a problem if somebody had 10 Trons in a 1,000 to a 25,000. So you got to have 10 Trons for each step. So if you are trying to buy the 1,000, make sure you got 1,010 Tron while you are doing it. If you're doing the next step of 2,000, make sure you've got 2,010. If you're doing the next step, make sure you have 5,010. So up to the 5 steps, keep a habit of having an extra 10 Trons. From step 6 to step 10, because those are bigger ones, just make sure you have at least 20 Trons per step. So it's not going to exhaust or use up everything. It will use what it needs. It may need 2, 3, 4, 5, but it will eliminate the issue of failed transactions, because that is something which sometimes annoys the new people or even the existing members, but they don't know it's something that we cannot control because it's the Tron smart contract. Sometimes it takes a Tron fee. Sometimes it might take 3 Trons. Sometimes it might take 5 Trons. So that keeps fluctuating based on the time when you are activating and when, and it depends on the traffic as well, how many transactions happen on a given day. So if it's less transactions, the fee will be less. If it's too many transactions, then later on in the day, the fee will go up, etc. So 10 Trons is pretty safe. I think when the number changes, we will let you know, but up to 10 Trons, if you have it, you'll not have an issue with failed transactions. This is very important, guys, because a lot of people complain that we did not receive the money, etc. Because sometimes when, if for example, I use your link and I was trying to sign up and I have a failed transaction, forget about that. In your Tron wallet, you will actually sometimes see a minus transaction. And then you think, oh, how did this money actually come out? No, actually, that was never supposed to come in. It's actually a failed attempt ledger, or it's just recorded a transaction of a failed attempt. When the contract tried to pay you, the gas was not enough, so it had to reverse the transaction back. And that's why it shows in red and it shows a minus. So nothing to worry about. Is something we cannot control. Nobody's lost anything, because each time you try and process a transaction, due to gas fee, if it's failed, you lose like 1 or 2 Trons, because it's actually tried to use it with the less amount of Tron and it didn't work out. So it just threw the actual amount back to the respected account. Now, moving on to the next topic, which is the sales funnel. So I'm just going to show you everything now. So this is actually already live. So all we're going to do is, after this call, we'll pass it to the leaders and then the leaders can pass it to you. So please do not hurry up trying to be smart and trying to do it yourself and trying to forward it to the world before anybody else does, because it doesn't make a difference. It has no financial detriment. You can only send it to your contacts. I can only send it to my contacts. I cannot just forward it to somebody else's contacts. So now, there are 2 things over here that you got to understand. The first part is the person who's sending the link. So it's now about you. So at the moment, I'm just going to show you everything. So you are now existing members. You are already in the system. So when you receive the link from your leaders, this is what you will need to do. When you hit the link, this is the page that will open. So you would just need to register yourself. So I'm going to register myself as Rob Smith. So sorry, Nadeem, my email address, and I have my phone number, and then I have my password. And then I choose the country that I come from. And then all I do is I click on register now. So then you will receive a message like this. So this is your credentials. This is your login. So you see here. So you got, obviously this is a shared screen. So, this is something which is there. But when you do it, obviously you will be password protecting your account yourself. And then what you do is you go to login. You put your email address that you used and then the password that you used, and then you hit login. So when you receive it, this is how you got to first format everything. This is how you got to do it. Now this is your link. This copy your affiliates. This is your link. But at the moment, if you share this link with someone, he will not get registered under you because this one is programmed for somebody else. If you see here, there's a button called click here to get started. Somebody clicks this button, just see where it goes. It takes to the EzyTron and the register, the sponsor number, it shows as 1. So what you need to do is you need to upload your referral link over here. So now I have a link over here. So let me just click on 1, 2, 3, and then I hit save. This is now uploaded, right? Now, this is the link. This is now your link, okay? So I'm gonna just log out from this one. And I'm gonna paste this new link over here. So now supposedly you've done these steps and now this is your link and somebody else receives it. So now I am the receiver, I'm a new prospect. I don't have an account in the system and I'm checking this for the first time. So when I click your link, I will again receive the same page like you did right now. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna register Nadeem test. And then I'm going to put in my email. So I'm going to say, okay, test. And then I put my phone number. And then I put a password. And then I put my country. And then now I'm, as a new user, when I click this, I will create an account under you. And then when I hit login, I do Nadeem test at gmail.com, password 123, and I click login again. So now as a new user, I am now in the system, right? So now I can watch the video. I have the business marketing plan here. I see everything. I love it. So I want to join. Now, when I click this, this is very important. This should show up with your account. So that means the link hasn't got saved properly. It should come up with your sponsor number. It just comes up again with 1. So there is something wrong that we need to make sure that we correct it first before spreading the link out. But anyways, you learn this process of doing it right now. And when the link gets passed on to everybody, make sure that do a test account and make sure that this is showing as your sponsor number once it is uploaded. Okay. And then now let's look at what things we have over here. So down, if you see, we've got all these various videos, all the testimonials. There's an interview with the founder. So all the information that a new person would need before joining the business will be here. Then if you look at the personal referrals, so now all the people that sign up with this funnel with your link will also feature over here. So you can see their name, their email, their contact number, and the country they are from, so that you know the time zones they are belonging to. And then accordingly, you are able to contact them or speak to them and approach them and ask them if there's any help required, or if they're not signed up yet, then you can just pursue them and explain them the importance and give them the support they need as an upline. If you click on the promotional information, this will be your different languages. So here you can choose any language and then automatically it will have, so for example, we already know English. Let's pick up, for example, let's say anything, let's say Polish. So when you hit Polish, you see the PDF will be in Polish and the marketing plan in that language. So then there are obviously more videos and tutorials. Everything will get added on slowly. So all this information is up here. This menu here will just remove the menu from the toggle, and it will, you can actually make the screen a bit bigger. Sorry, 1 second. Okay, let's click the dashboard. So remember, here we need to put our referral link and save and just do a test. I think the link is not working yet. So we just need to make sure everything is working before it's passed on to you guys. So be patient. This funnel is completely ready. As you can see, all the stuff is already up there. It's just a matter of finishing the last bits, and then we all will be able to use this funnel. So 1 second, let me just go back to my gallery view. Okay, so I hope everybody understood all the information that was translated today to all of you. It is a very, very phenomenal tool because the funnel actually gives you power to get paid 24 hours, because you will now be able to pass on your effort, your training, your prospecting, everything over to that funnel with just a small little link. So all you got to do is every day you got to promote this funnel or this link into your social media, into your phones, into your contacts. And then when you come back and wake up in the morning, you will probably see new people joining into your personal referrals, and a lot of people that will register. You will be able to, there will be leads that will get generated for you to start working on. I think that's really the most important thing about the funnel. It is going to give you the work of what your uplines are doing for you, of presenting the business, training the people, showing the people what needs to be done, how to be done, all of that. So all that information is put on a link. And the best part is when you sign up someone, the first thing that somebody would ask is, yes, I love this business. I want to join. I'm going to upgrade. I'm going to do everything. But please show me, what do I have to do to start making money? Now you've got a powerful tool where you just got to say, okay, listen, you just signed up. Let me create your funnel account. Let me set you up. Let me put your new link here. Set it up. Okay, now this link, send it to everybody that is in Telegram. Send it to everybody on Facebook. Send it to everybody on WhatsApp. And that's it. Because once you've done all of that, you are actually reaching thousands of people in your contacts in a very quick sort of span of time. And then obviously you've now basically done marketing in a very different way, and there will be people that will be they will be attracted from that, and you'll start receiving queries of what's happening, what's going on. If not, you will have your personal list which you can work on, start contacting, because you've got email, you've got the phone numbers, you know which country they're from, so accordingly you can start contacting them. Hey, you just registered with my funnel and I just got your details, so please tell me at what part are you at, which video have you completed, where you are stuck. If you need any help, always I'm there to help. Just a call away or an email away, just do that and I'll be there. So I think this is going to be your best business assistant. That's what I would call it, a business assistant that you have that will help you build your business in a very fast way, and it will be working for you 24 hours. Because when you post something on Facebook, I'm sure you have people that are from one part of the world who will look at during the day, and when you're sleeping, the others will look at it as well. So now your information is looked at everybody. When you are physically doing presentations or meetings, you can only do it during the working hours that you have, right? While you are sleeping, you can't. But this is going to give you the power to build your business even while you are sleeping. And this is a very powerful tool. I know many people, they do it, and I think this is going to solve a big issue of communication and everything that we have right now, because we have like 15,000 people plus in the system. But obviously on the calls and everything, we are not able to reach everyone and send it. But this tool is going to give us that communicating power, which is going to bring an explosion into this business. I think this was the only thing that was missing. And I think now this piece is finished. The next big piece of the pie is really going to be the bigger product. We've got the academy and the tuitions and everything that's going to be ready soon. I think tomorrow we'll know more about it. Probably Nick's going to help us out, and I've seen a manual that they've created as well. It's a handbook of like 23 pages, got everything that you need from start to scratch when you join this business. everything put on one document. You will love that document. Even that's going to be finalized by tomorrow or maximum by Monday. So I think this platform and these people are doing really amazing things in the background. You know, the way we are working hard, they are even working hard to make our lives easy. So I think this is really a phenomenal, you know, thing. We never got this support in the past, and I think with this kind of support and this kind of leadership, and all these people, I really want to thank every one of you to be here with us, because I think we are here for a really long ride, and this will be one of the most successful ventures that you've ever done in your life. Thank you very much for tonight. I know it was a bit informative, but it was very important for you to know all these things, because this will give you the power to start with new energy tomorrow and start with new things. So please do not miss out on joining tomorrow's Zoom call. Very important. Make sure call every single person from your team and ask him to be on tomorrow's call, because it's going to be very exciting. We probably will have a small kind of a chit chat again, just like we had about 3 weeks ago. We got some special guests coming up as well, and there's some amazing news and updates from the creator himself. So it's a very important day tomorrow. So guys, please be on the call. We are very close to the Christmas period now. I think just about 30 days left in my eyes, about 30 to 45 days. I think it's very important we make this last push really good, so that we can all have a wonderful Christmas, and a wonderful New Year. It's very important that we put that last push in this quarter here, because this is going to be really making or breaking the situation in this year 2020 for us. So thank you very much once again for all of you to be here tonight. Back to you, Mrs. Lilac, and thank you for everything. Thank you.
Woohoo! Thanks, Nadeem. That was a great presentation. You know, the walkthrough of the back office, walkthrough of the sales funnel, how we gonna, invite more people to the business with all the videos on the sales funnel with the affiliate links, and how we're gonna build the business together. I'm so excited as well. Oops, can you hear the thunder? It's raining here in Singapore. Yeah, but I'm excited as well. You know, we've got a new website with all the new features added, the leaderboard, the products, lost earnings, and 10 times upgrade. So every time you make 10 times, then you can upgrade and you can remove your earning cap. That for me is really exciting. So thank you again, guys, for joining us tonight, or morning or afternoon, wherever you are. This webinar will be recorded and it will be on the YouTube page as well. So our official YouTube page is EzyTrx Official. It will be there. And of course, this is the first night that we're trying out this cross-posting to Facebook group, not the page, but the group, the Facebook group. So whenever you invite friends to the Facebook group, they will also see the notification for the Zoom webinars that's also cross-posted live on Facebook. So again, thank you guys for joining us tonight. I will now end this call. Tomorrow will be the call with the creator and some of the ambassadors. That's really important. They will be having a little chit chat of all the new features and new products that will be added to the platform. And we also have some special guests towards the end. So I'm so excited to see all of you. Keep a lookout for the link. Of course, I'm Mrs. Lilac on YouTube. Signing out. Take care. Good night, everyone. Have a good day. Have a good evening. Have a good afternoon, wherever you are. Bye, everyone.